The Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. Jack, we Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops, then find to these Urkels that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Miggy for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Ric Flairing on him. Ric Flairing on him. Ric Flairing on him. Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered a leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's Monday! Football is back! Football is here. It's here. It's here. Okay? It's here. And let me just, I'm gonna get in the comments. Hey man, listen, DJ Soldier, you've been rocking me for a long time, man. Listen, if you need anything, okay, you know I'm just a text away. You got my text number. We talked over there. Listen, man, I can't. I send you all condolences, man. And if anybody wants to send this man something, DJ Soldier, please put your Cash App in the chat, man, and let people bless you and show you what because listen, bro, death is something different. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've lost some people in my life, but when I lost Kofi, because that was really close, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can only imagine it being your dad, bro. So please put your Cash App in the chat. Let people bless you with whatever they want to give you and stuff like that, man. I'm glad that you had some laughter that could ease that pain during that transition. But man, man, whatever we can send you, man, we'll love to do. You can send you some condolences. Terrence, man, hey yo. Hit my man's Cash App, man. $5, $2, $10, man. Just be supportive as much as we can. I know we make jokes and everything, but I'm about community. I'm about everybody that watches my channel. I don't care if you don't like me, you like me or whatever. Listen, people are people, all right? People are people, and we need to take care of our own people. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're able to give, please give. And Jarvis, I got you once I get off my live stream. Terrence, you know what I do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I do. See, people just sit back and wait. Me, I gotta keep it rolling, baby. It's too much out here. It's too much information out here not to be talking about something. You know what I'm saying? Because every year, I ain't gonna lie to you, every year when the off season come up, I'm like, babe, what am I supposed to talk about? I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then she always says the same thing. God's gonna give you something. God's gonna give you something. And then next thing you know, I got like back-to-back shows. On some foolishness. You know what I'm saying? On some foolishness. But it's game week. Come on with yourself, crack. It's game week. It's game week. All right. It is game week. It felt like football has been gone forever. But listen, we're here. Film breakdown of Kevin Magouirk. That's how you pronounce that thing, okay? It's Magouirk. Now, South Carolina State fans, they used to this. They're not new to this. They true to this. He was, you know what I'm saying? I get a little history for y'all. All right. He was the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach at South Carolina State University from 2008 to 2012. Mike, nobody cares. Okay? I got the freaking hiccups. Nobody gives a damn. We gonna know on Saturday, Mike. We gonna know on Saturday. There's a lot of things you don't know. All right? Like who calling your plays? You don't know. You don't know. Who's gonna be your quarterback? You don't know. Okay? So turn that around on yourself. Anyway, while at South Carolina State, Magouirk coached the most prolific passer in South Carolina State history, and the quarterback Malcolm Long. Long, who finished his career with 13 single season and career school records, earned all MEAC honors twice in his career, including being named 2010 preseason MEAC Player of the Year. Right? So Magouirk he's not opposed to. He understands HBCU football. All right, he's been at South Carolina State. He's coached at South Carolina State. He's won at South Carolina State, and they brought him back. Now, he was coaching at a D3 school, right? So I know all the little Paho State fans be like, oh, Scotty, you said when the D3 guy for the white guy came to Jackson that there was a problem. Well, the problem was he ain't never coached nothing higher. He had never coached anything higher, so that was the issue. But this D3 coach has coached at D1, has coached at different levels, and do the game with, just doing the game like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you Kevin Magouirk's philosophy as told by me. Muwa. Okay? Muwa. I've watched enough film. I've seen enough games. And I am going to give you his philosophy as told by me. Like, I ain't talked to Magouirk. I don't know Magouirk personally, right? I'm just telling you based off the film that I've watched. And I'm going to show the film of just some of the things that I've seen and try to give you guys some type of tendencies and patterns, right? So These are my philosophies for Magouirk from what I've seen. These are about 3 things that I've seen, right? He's an old school coach with new school innovations, okay? So what I'm saying is he still believes in running the ball, right? He still believes in coming downhill. He's just going to make it look the new school way, which is in power, pretty much spread, trips, whatever it looks like now, that spread attack, but coming downhill, running the ball. He will screen you to death. Okay? Back to number 1. This ain't Willie Simmons. Okay? This ain't Willie Simmons. He believes in running the ball. Willie don't believe in running the ball. This Bama believes in running the ball. All right, back to number 2. Number 2, he will screen you to death. Okay? He will screen you to death. He will make it look like a regular, smegular play, and it will be a screen. And he loves them. Okay? He loves them, and I love that he loves them. All right? I love that he loves them. And number 3, if it ain't broke, he won't fix it. Okay? If it ain't broke, he won't fix it. So what I'm telling you is this. If he sees a chink in your armor, if he sees that you can't stop something, he will constantly attack it. And I absolutely love this because a lot of OCs get caught up with just how good they are at play calling, not understanding the tendency of the game that a team can't stop something and you go away from it because you want to show that you got this new toy over here, or you want to show that, oh, watch me call this play over here. Listen, Kevin Magouirk ain't about that. He like this. If you can't stop this inside zone, I will run this hole down your throat with inside zone. Like he will not go away from it. I'm telling you, it's one of the most beautiful things you will ever see if you like great play calling. It's like, hey, yo, they can't. Like he is the definite. If you watch like the old 90s Cowboys, like run left, run right, that is Kevin Magouirk, but in a new school look, which is pretty much spread, right? So he'll, man, I'm telling you, he'll inside zone you left, inside zone right, stretch power this. I mean, he will literally run it down your throat if you can't stop the run. And that's one of the things, like, if it ain't broke, he will not fix it. He will not fix it at all. So those are some great tendencies that I've seen from Kevin Magouirk. Now, you know me, it's football time, baby. Let's go to the film. Let's get to the film. All right. Now, here is an oldie but goodie. This is 2010. I think, this is 2010. This is South Carolina State versus Texas A&M, right? And I just want to show you against some of the best. This is the Johnny Manziel team. I want to be very clear about that. This is the Johnny Manziel team. I want to be very clear about that. This is a really, really, really top-notch team. They get blown out, of course, but he has some really, really great play calling, and this is one of the early series in the game, and I just want to show you a few things. Now, hopefully, you all can see this purple stuff that I'm bringing up and stuff. 2012, thank you, Alan. 2012, my bad. Thank you, sir. 2012. I got a 2010 game on here, but 2012. Thank you so much. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that. Now, once again, I'm telling you right now, this is what you're going to see a lot of this. 2x1s, spread. All right. It just is what it is. So here we go. First play, inside zone, inside power, looks like, or inside counter. No, inside power. It looks like an inside power to me. Let me see. Because you see the inside pull right here. You see the guard. Yeah, so that's an inside power, right? So coming straight downhill, you're going to see this a lot. Right? Get stopped. It's okay. No problem with Magouirk. Now, once again, spread as the flood concept right here. I like this. If you see it, I love how he sets this flood concept up, though, right? Because he takes the inside man right here, right? And he blocks him down. He blocks him down, and then he peels off has the running back pick him up, and then you have layers right here. You got one, you got a layer coming behind on the flood concept, then you got the deep. Love this, right? Great call. Once again, this is a power play as well. As a fake toss, inside power, and runs it. Great call. I'm telling you, this is and you're going to see, and this is all in the same drive, mind you. This is all in the same drive. All right, once again. My bad. Sorry, guys. All right, got the play right here. My bad. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. All right, once again, I love the motion right here. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with, I say, old school mentality with new school innovations. You'll see a lot of in what he does. You'll see a lot of motion, and like I said, you'll see this throughout the time period because we're gonna go back to go forward, right? So you see the pull right here. See the fake right here. Pull out. Easy toss and catch right here. Gives it to him. Has him turn up. All right. Here we go again. Has the fake play action screen. Well, we call this a smoke play, but you can pretty much call it a screen. All right, here we go again. Pump fake. Once again, another levels concept, right? Has this tight end blocked down up top right here. Has him blocked down and peels back. So once again, you get a levels concept. You got to here, and then if he's beat deep, you got the go route up top. But he hits him again. All right. Then you have the inside power right here. Boom. You could call this a counter. This looks more like a counter to me because he starts in and peels back, right? And he just takes this to the crib. I'm telling you, Kevin Magouirk is a running professional. He loves to run the ball. So as much as you'll see spread, as much as you'll see 3 wide, 2 wide, I mean, whatever you see, it's a possibility it's a run, right? It's not in the situations where you get caught up with like a Willie Simmons situation where you can pretty much say 80 to 90% of it is a pass, right? You'd be like, oh, 80%, Willie, he's just going to be a pass. With Kevin Magouirk, it's not the same thing. I would say it'll be 60-40 run. He loves to run the rock, right? Now, this is 2010, South Carolina State versus Morgan. This is Malcolm Long at quarterback, the young man that was talked about earlier. Now, this is all on the same drive, okay? You see, oh, I think, yeah, it should be. So here's the screen. No, this is one play. So here's the screen, right? I'm telling you, he loves this. He loves the wide receiver tunnel screens. He loves the running back screens. You're going to see a lot of these. And he's gone. Now, when you're asking somebody like Corey Fields to get comfortable in the offense, you're going to see these early, right? You're going to see stuff like this early in the game to get that quarterback comfortable, to get that quarterback under control and involved in the game, just so you can get things going downfield, because you can get sucked up in the run, right? And you can get focused on covering the box and having that down safety in the box to make sure you don't get ran on. But I'm telling you, these screens are coming for you. All right, now this is all one drive coming up right here. This is, I want to show what I wanted to show in this one, right? What I wanted to show in this was, I want to show you what he looks like calling a drive, just to show you the mindset of Kevin Magouirk, right? And what he believes in, the matriculation down the field. So here we have a drive that he ends up scoring, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like with Kevin Magouirk. So let's get into it. I'll tell you this. 7 times out of 10, I won't say 9, but 7 times out of 10, if he's under center, it's a run. Anytime he puts his quarterback under center, 7 times out of 10 is going to be a run. He'll catch you on a play action every now and again, but every now and again, it'll definitely be a run. Here we go, second down. Great play by Long. Now, I love this play call right here, right? And the one thing that you'll see with Kevin Magouirk is there's always levels. There's always levels to what he calls. There's always going to be a situation where you can go low to high or high to low, right? He won't have a situation where he doesn't do a lot of all hitches and all slants. He doesn't do a lot of that, right? He does it, but he doesn't do it a lot. He likes levels. He likes making linebackers make decisions. He likes messing with the defensive eye. So what he'll do is he'll send somebody low, and then if this a linebacker right here, he'll also send somebody behind him to make this guy make a decision, right? So you'll see a lot of this in his offensive play calling. That's why you'll see a lot of floods. You'll see a lot of crosses. You'll see a lot of that type of stuff. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think that's great play calling by him. All right, here we go. So once again, here we go, right? So this is how he works. You have this flat. You have this hitch. And then you're going to, I do not care if you're messing with him. It's either going to be a deep route, or what he will also do is he might send this person on a hitch as well, or like a deep dig. But on this one, he sends him on a deep route. Malcolm sees him, blown coverage, over the top. So essentially, it's a flood concept. All right, here we go. Another drive. Once again, he starts with a screen on this drive. All right, here we go. On second down, he did a trick play that was absolutely trash, so I just cut it out. But yeah, he did a trick play. Third down on the same drive. Once again, here we go. This is how he starts it. He has the whip route on the bottom, and you're going to see this guy run right behind him because why? He's making these players make a decision, especially these two linebackers, right? So you see him, he sheds him, gets in it, boom, he comes out of it. So essentially, it's a pick play, right? Essentially, it's a rub, right? He pushes up, he slides out, he slides over, and makes them guys make a decision. You see, he's trying to pick this guy right here. So it's pretty much a rub route, and he slides out. Great play call. Great play call. As you can see it once again, whip route out, has the rub route come, and then he slides out. That's a great play call for a quarterback to keep his eyes on the middle of the field. All right, here we go. Inside power. I'm telling you, I don't care what you're talking about. He will run this inside power all day long. What you're going to see here, double here, double here, double here, and then work up to the linebacker, right? Work up to the linebacker, inside power, double, double, and we up. This is all in the same drive. This is still the same drive. Here we go again. They couldn't stop it. We coming right back to it. Boom. Hit it again. Once again, double here. Double here. And then you shed and move to the linebacker. Let's go. Boom. He cuts off this backside linebacker. He gets the blitzing linebacker that comes down, and it's gone. All on the same drive. Here we go. You can call it a wide receiver screen. You can call it a flare route, whatever you want to call it. It's thrown to the wide receiver behind the line of scrimmage.
Not sure you want to catch that as a receiver. It's a wide receiver screen. He gets hit, then ball's coming loose. Look at the focus and the concentration. Why don't you just drop it?
Yeah, he had a better chance of just dropping that.
Well, because if they said it was a catch and maybe they were saying it would have been a catch and a fumble, don't chance it.
All right, here we go. Catches him with the screen. Here we go again on the same drive. Runs the screen. And once again, I'm telling you, he's not going to make it look traditional, right? You usually do not, you try not to run these to the short side of the field, right? You traditionally try not to run these to the short side of the field. Why? Because if I can get you out here in space, you can make your move and get up and get in and whatever, or do a tunnel screen over here. So for him to run this running back screen to the short side of the field, that's something you wouldn't be expecting. This is a great play by the DN, though. All right, to stay back and read it, but you usually don't do that. Great way to break tendency. All right, once again, under center. I'm telling you, this is next play. This isn't anything. I'm not skipping. This is literally next play, right? Under center. Run ball. So on this single-handed drive, he ran more than he passed. You're going to get, this is what you're going to see a lot of when you see Kevin Magouirk. You're going to see a lot more running the ball. It's going to be 60% probably run, 40% pass. So understanding that is playing him accordingly. Now, mind you, you might be like, well, Scotty, he threw the ball, he threw the ball, but I mean, you threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
So back far in the.
So for me, I'm considering that a running play, right? Now, this is the last thing you're going to see is this is his time at D3, right? Now, I ain't going to lie. This production is better than pretty much everybody in the SWAC other than Valley and freaking FAMU. Okay, Alabama State don't even have a damn scoreboard. When you watching their games, look at this. The timer work, they got the down and Alabama State don't even have this. This is a D3 school. This is a D3 production. Just want to make that very clear. All right, so this is his time at Southern Methodist, right? Here we go. This is one drive. Everything you see here is one drive. He started this on the 99-yard line. The one. Okay, here we go. Starts off with the run. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. He got a kid named Rashawn Pete on this D3 team. He's not not D3. Okay, his ass need to go to South Carolina State. This is D3.
You just couldn't get past it. So now you got to really
right. Here we go. So this is an all hitch play, but you rarely see him run this. Right, but I like the option route that comes with this, but you'll rarely see him run that. That's an all hitch play. You will rarely see them run that. He gets the sack on this.
Going on in the game for either team. Now you just got to make sure you don't allow any, fluff yardage plays.
All right, here we go again. He has the inside with the whip routes on both sides right here. Whip route over here, whip route over here. Then he has this guy floating and finding space. What we would call this is a GTFO, get the F open. So he just pretty much goes around the backer, right? Finds his open space, sits down, and gets up.
Almost dropped by number 81 at Johnny Maynard, defensive coordinator.
All right, here we go. He's under center.
When those happen, yuck.
Get some with a play action as the whip route on the opposite side comes up.
He's going to throw it to Kobe Prelo, who's going to bring it all the way across the field, still not down on the ground. And it's going to become only about a 1-yard gain.
So don't fault him for.
Once again, I told you it's the same drive. Here we go. 3-by-1.
For the Monarchs, they're going to hand it off.
Hands it off again. Inside power, inside zone.
Through some defenders, make it a 3rd down and short situation amid the Monarchs running attack to under 5.
Under center.
So far.
What can you do?
Run
the ball.
He's going to try to bounce it outside, avoiding tackles, breaking out of another. So you're making it a little bit more difficult for the Monarchs.
Has the motion involved. You know that's a flag. Can't do that.
There's a flag on the field. Looks like a free.
Who?
Absolutely trucked
Chase.
The defender is Edie. A clean game overall from both sides, which is what you love to see.
Once again. Now, mind you, this is 1st and 15. Inside zone. Hits it.
He's got plenty of space.
I'm telling you, Kevin Magouirk don't give a damn. 1st and 20. 2nd and 35. He loves to run the ball. This is all the same drive.
Once again, breaking
if you cannot stop it, he will run it.
Inside. Operate with a different blitz package.
Here we go again. Tight formation. It doesn't matter. Okay. Tight formation. These are passing. These are passing looking formations, right?
Inside.
It doesn't matter. Like, I rarely see people running this formation. This is 9 times out of 10. If it's not a toss sweep out here, right? You rarely see somebody run an inside zone with a 2-by-2 bunch. Like, this is a tight bunch, right? So, but he doesn't matter. Kevin Magouirk, I don't care. But he has the RPO to it if he wants to pull it.
For a no gain, the first time we've seen that from this Knights defense.
All right, here we go.
9 minutes left.
2-by-2.
First half. It's been a good one so far.
Quick wide receiver screen, tunnel.
Got plenty of space
out the gate.
And that is Prelo bringing it into the end zone untouched.
Listen, it's nothing that I'm telling you right now that you won't be able to see on film. It is a very methodical process that Kevin Magouirk runs with. It is run. He's a run-first offensive coordinator. Okay, I don't care if you have Malcolm Long. I don't care who you have in the backfield. He is a run-first offensive coordinator. And if he can establish the run, that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, he has an old school coach with new school innovations. He wants to establish the run. He wants to establish the ground game to make everything open up behind it. It is not I want to throw to make it work, right? It's not a throw I want to make it work. It's simply, listen, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to operate. Make everybody commit to the box and then make it easier for everybody else on the outside. It is, like I said, it's a complete traditional type style offense, but he gives you new, yes, Rocky. Execution. It is very methodical, very, very methodical. So I think this system very much, no. He has motion. He has a lot of motion in his offense. He really does. I just showed you drives to where it's no need, like for Kevin, in my personal opinion, Kevin's like, yo, what I need to get fancy for, you can't stop the inside zone. I'm going to keep running this hole, right down your throat. That's how Kevin Magouirk gets down. But no, no. Don't be dismayed. You will have motion. You will get all types of those you get motion, you get shifts, you get everything. That's why I said it is a new school innovation, and it's a new school innovation. But on the same token, it still has those old school principles to where we're coming downhill. We're not trying to get cute. We're not trying to be fancy. We're coming downhill. But I think it's going to be a good game. It really depends on how well this new Pajot State front four looks, right? And I do believe South Carolina State, I've talked to a couple of the players over there. They got the backs to make it work. They definitely have the backs to make it work. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see about a 2-back rotation. I don't know what the receivers look like. Couldn't tell you. But I wouldn't. Listen, this offensive line has been together for about 3 years now. You have a good stable of backs. I wouldn't be surprised if South Carolina State doesn't mind this game getting ugly. Like it being a 21-17, a 21-14 type of game or type of feel. I definitely think that favors South Carolina State because of the continuity they have on the offensive line, the backfield that they have as well. I think the backfield that they have is predicated for this style of offense that Kevin Magouirk is bringing in. So we'll see, man. It's here. Week 0 is here. Week 0 is here. And I think it's going to be a fun display of football. I think it's going to be a good display. How much you scout this Jackson State team with so much turnover and unknown? It's hard, right? It's hard. It's hard to scout a team where everybody's pretty much new. It's hard to scout a team when the defensive coordinator has never been a defensive coordinator before. So I can't show you what he would like to call. It's hard. I can show you what TC Taylor would like to run, right? Because I got a film breaking that down when he took over the Alabama A&M game and literally ran the same play that I brought on film. But you don't know what Maurice Harris has added to the playbook to kind of give you a overarching look of what they would like to do. I wouldn't be surprised if these offenses kind of mirrored each other, right? I wouldn't be surprised if these offenses mirrored each other in the sense of establishing the run, right? I think both teams are not going to try to put too much on their quarterbacks in the first game because neither one of them. I think Buddy Pugh might trust Corey Fields a lot more than whoever Jackson State picks, but I don't think that either one of those teams are going to want to put everything on their quarterback. TC is 0-2. I hate when people do this, right? It wasn't his team. Like, you're 2-0 as an OC with you not being the head coach. I can't give it to you. I cannot give that to you, right? Because you're talking about Jerry Mack being your head coach, and Jerry Mack was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give you that. You called the game well, I'll give you that, but I can't give you that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're 2-0. I can't give you that. I really can't, right? I think this is a situation. This is a situation to where your philosophy on the 2-0, right? On the 2-0 has to match today. This Saturday has to match that. Can you bring what you've done at 2-0 to this game? Right? So I don't know. But I'm very curious. I'll say this is I'm gonna say this before I get up out of here. And if anybody's called in, if anybody wants to call in, I'll open the call lines up for a little bit.
You are the only participant in the conference. All participants are muted.
I'll say this, right? Oh, also, listen, guys, before I get up out of here, I'm going to start doing pick'ems, right? I'm going to start doing pick'ems. You got to go to my website, right? And if you're a member of the channel, you're going to get a password, right? If you're a member of the channel, I'm gonna put the password in the member group, right, on YouTube, so that you're allowed to log into the website. It's gonna be a private page where you can do pick'ems, right? So it's gonna be the game of the week. This game of the week is gonna be Tahoe State versus South Carolina State, right? The winner gets $50. If you don't win, it rolls over to the next week, right? So it's pretty much going to be like this. It's going to be about 10 questions, right? You got to get them all right, though, to get the $50. So who's going to win the coin toss? What's the first touchdown going to be? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to lead at half? Those type of questions are going to be in the pick'ems. And then whoever wins, whoever gets all 10 questions right, you get the $50. If not, goes over to the next week, and it just keeps rolling over. So that's what I'm doing for my members. If you're a member of the channel, make sure you're checking out your YouTube, stuff like that. If you would like to be a part of it, I'm still debating if I'm gonna let people who aren't members be a part of it. I think that should just be a member kind of perk, but you know what I'm saying? But we'll debate that as it gets going. Rocky, coming to you.
What's up, Scotty, man? It's football season, my brother.
Football is here, man. It's here.
I can't wait, man. I think this is going to be a really interesting thing. The interesting thing about this is that I believe Jackson State is at a distinct disadvantage having a 0-week game this early against South Carolina State. And this is why I say that. Regardless of what you want to say what about South Carolina, they have an identity because they have an established coach.
I like that.
Everybody in the building knows what they are and who they are, right? And they're going to go out try to execute that. Is Jackson State going to be in a situation where they know who they are, or are they going to be out there just trying shit? And that puts you, from a strategic standpoint, that puts you at a disadvantage, especially in a game like this.
I think on both sides of the ball, though, there's a lot of continuity with South Carolina State, right? So a lot of those freshmen and sophomores that played in the Celebration Bowl, they're back as juniors and seniors on that offensive line. Mm-hmm. And you're now talking about a 2-year D-line that, Jablonski Green Sr., a leader on that division. Now losing BJ Davis is definitely, heartbreaking, but I do think there's a lot of continuity, and I don't think a lot of people. I know what Deion was able to do in a short time frame, but most football teams are built through continuity, and that's where you see most of the great ones live there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been with these same guys for about 2 or 3 years, and now we've all grown up together. Now we about to ball together. So I know what Deion Sanders did, but he's like the outlier of how you build a great team.
And though, like I say, I'm a Jackson State fan. I'm a root for Jackson State because they still have that prime smell on them for right now. And so I'm going to try to ride with them. But I'm going to tell you like this. In the last 2 years, I haven't seen Jackson State in a game where the talent has been equal or they have not been the most talented team. And that's when really coaching, execution, all those things really come into play. When the talent is equal, or even when you're at a talent deficit, can TC Taylor make up the difference as a coach? Or can the Jackson State coaching staff make up the difference as a coach if there is an experience and a talent deficit on their end? Because, again, I know everybody wants to believe that the talent is still there in Jackson State, but with everything that they've lost, you can't think that the talent is still at the same level. That would be ridiculous to think it would be so. Also, you have to realize that in those games that they did win, and you can say what you want to about Deion and the team, they didn't really out-talent. They out-talented people. They didn't really out-scheme and out-maneuver and out-strategize people. They just rolled the ball out and they just got after it. From a defensive standpoint, they were just much more physical and dominant most of the time. I didn't see where there was a tremendous strategic advantage by Jackson State. And I know they have different coaches, but I think they have the primary coach, which was TC Taylor. And did he pick up any strategic advantages being under Coach Fromm? I don't think he did. So I'm just interested in seeing how this is going to fare for Jackson State. I want them to win. I definitely want them to win, but who are they right now? And I think if you take a half or even a quarter to figure that out, that could put you behind the 8-ball in a really tough football game.
I agree, man. I appreciate the call, though, Rock. Hey, the thing I want to touch on what Rocky said was, the coaching advantage, right? Listen, if you go through this thing head to head, I would take South Carolina State's coaching staff over Jackson State's, right? Head coach, head to head, not even close. Buddy Pugh, Maurice Harris, you can say it's a push because people are like, oh, he's with Hugh Freeze, but he didn't call the plays under Hugh Freeze. Like Kevin Magouirk has called most of the plays where he's been at. So, it depends on how you feel about that, right? Defensive coordinator, you got a first-year defensive coordinator and over a new DC who's a former DC somewhere else. So I'm taking that. So it just, to me, and then you have the continuity of the other guys and the fact that just Buddy Pugh's leading the helm. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't take away that continuity. You know what I'm saying, of what it is, because it's important. You know what Buddy Pugh's asked for. You know what the standard is at South Carolina State. And you know what the belief is at South Carolina State. So that all comes in to today's thing. But you know what? Okay. I got a text earlier today that Jason Brown is going to be the starter. So that should answer whoever's question of who they think is going to be a starter. I just got a text saying that. But I'm just curious to see what it looks like. Let me get to some of these chats. Somebody asked me, am I going to the game? No, I was actually debating doing a live watch party at an event or something like that. Like I got a place. One of my friends owns this event center, and I was thinking about doing like a live watch party at the event center and like putting the game on and then like having food and all that type of stuff out here in Atlanta. I'm still debating that. I'll let y'all know if I do that. But if not, I will probably do it, but I wouldn't invite nobody. Like I'll just have I might invite Mr. Campbell like to come on, like if he doesn't go to the game. Like, so people that are in Atlanta that don't go to the game, I might invite them to the event and they can just come on the broadcast, as we watch the live stream. So it'll pretty much be like a live watch party and just literally be like a group of people. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was going to the game, Mike. That's why I ain't say nothing. That's why I was going to the game. See, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't invite, because I knew you was going to the game. Like, Mr. Campbell, you see, I didn't know he's going to the game. That's why I was like, now if you're losing really bad and you want to leave early and come out to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Come out to Lithonia. No, where is it at? It's in Snellville. It's in Snellville. So if you want to come out to Snellville and watch the game, you're more than happy. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not going to the game. I got credentials, and shout out to Miss Jinx for it. But I'm not going to the game. I'm not going to the game. And I'm gonna give y'all the heads up. I'm probably not going to a lot of games this year. All right. I'm probably not going to a lot of games this year. So just, man, listen, it's just difficult with kids, man. Me and Key can't get up and move like we used to, bro. Just can't get up and move like we used to. So we're probably going to be out maybe about 2 games this year, like outside of the state of Georgia. That's going to be probably South Carolina State's homecoming. It's going to be Southern's homecoming, and then Texas Southern versus FAMU. Those will probably be the 3 games that you'll see us attend. Everything else is going to be local, because I gotta bring my kids, man. I gotta take the kids with us. So slide me though. Oh man. So but yeah, so that just is what it is. But we might go as a family to the SWAC and Me Act Challenge. You know what I'm saying? We might go. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, man. We might, you know what? I might go. We might go to the Celebration Bowl. I'll definitely take my kids to the Celebration Bowl. Whoever ends up being there, hopefully I can bet right now that it ain't Pothole State. You know what I'm saying? When you drop your score prediction, I will be dropping my score prediction probably Wednesday with Mike. I'm gonna drop my score prediction. I'm not gonna do it on Outspoken, because it's too early in the week. But I'm gonna do my score prediction with Mike. I'm gonna drop it with Mike, my boy Mike, just to see what we doing on that joint. But the pick'ems, I think I'm gonna open the pick'ems up to everybody. Nah, I'm gonna keep it members only. Yeah, and I'm gonna do members only pick'ems. All right, so like I say, it's members only, because I got to do stuff for my members. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give them way more kudos for what they've been doing, rocking with me for so long. I think I got over like 250 members. So shout out to y'all, man. So yeah, if you would like to become a member of the channel, the link is in the description below. We'll be doing week pick'ems, and I'll show you once I get it all set up. It should be set up by the if you how you become a member, you just click on it. All right, you just click on it and become a member. The link is in the description below. You click. It doesn't matter what level you at. Okay, it doesn't matter if you would like to be at the $9.99 level, or $19.99 level or the $4.99. It does not matter what level you at. It's open to all members at any level, right? For the pick 'em. All right. It's going to be the game of the week. I'm gonna pick the game of the week, and it's gonna have 10. We're gonna do 10 questions every week. And if anybody doesn't get it, it just rolls over. You got to get all the questions right. It's like the lottery. All right. You can't get 6 out of 7 numbers. That's not how it works. You got to get all 10 questions right. Right. And then if you win, you get the $50. If not, it rolls over. So by the end of the week, it should be about $1,000. You know what I'm saying? If it goes that far. Miss Diane, I'm going to hit you on Twitter after we're done here. I'm gonna send you my number so we can talk about what you're trying to get going and go from there. All right. So listen, tonight, Outspoken, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central. You already know me, my boy. Pay wait. Okay. Make sure you tune into that. Listen, the website is itsoffscript.com. If you're a member, I'm going to post the password in the membership tab. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. It's about to be that time. Crawford, it's about to be that time, bro. It's about to be that time, man. I'm gonna have to go get me one. I'm gonna have to get me one. All right. How many mentions of Dion in the first half? You know, I've been following you since the beginning, but I think man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Sherman. I really appreciate it, man. We just trying to. What I want to do with my kids, man, is I want to expose them to HBCU football way more than I ever was. You know what I'm saying? So I want them to know the culture. I want them to know, the environment, the family. So I know Shy is going to be, babe, can you drop the link in the description for the membership? Any of my members or anybody, one of my admins, if y'all can copy the link of the member link and put it in the chat, please and thank you. I really appreciate that. All right. That's what makes it fun. They're not hard questions. They're like, who's going to win the coin toss? It's fun, bro. It's fun. You've already paid to get to see it. It's fun. All right. It's like the lottery. Okay. You pay $1 to win millions. Okay. It's fun. Relax. Oh, no way. Somebody gonna get all 10 questions. All right. Somebody gonna get all 10 questions. All right. Somebody. They ain't hard questions. Who's gonna score the first touchdown? Who's gonna be leading by half? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna make the first field goal? They're not hard questions. I'm not gonna make you guess the end of the game score. Nothing like that. It's gonna be like A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You better get it. Better get it. You know what I'm saying? But with my kids, though, I just want to expose them to the culture, man. I want to expose them to HBCU culture, the football games, and having a good time. I took my kids to the SWAC championship baseball tournament. They had a great time. You know what I'm saying? So if I can expose them to the football side and really get into the weeds, because they're going to homecomings, right? We're gonna be at FAMU's homecoming. We're gonna be at Southern's homecoming. We're gonna be at South Carolina State's homecoming, and we're gonna be at and we're going to Texas Southern versus FAMU. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna see 3 homecomings. Oh, they're gonna be lit. They're gonna be lit. All right, and especially Shy, he gonna be FAMU out. Do you hear me? He gonna be orange down. So might have to buy him some orange shoes. So the password will be where? The password will be inside of the members group, right? So when you go to YouTube and you're a member to somebody's channel, right? When you click on your phone, there's a members tab. I'm going to post the password in the members tab. And I'm going to tell you this, members, do not share the password, because then at the end of the day, you're giving people who have not paid an opportunity to participate. Right. So if a non-member wins, it's not because I gave it to them, it's because y'all gave them the password to get into the page. Right. So that's how that works. So it's going to be in the member tab. Okay. The membership tab. Matter of fact, you know what I'll do? I'll make a member video. I will make a member video, like a little, like a minute video to explain how it works. Right. And then you guys can get it like that. All right. So that's how that works. So I'm going to do a member video. Once everything gets set up, I'm going to try to get it set up by Wednesday or Thursday and make sure that happens for you guys. All right. I got some stuff working in the background. That's what I'm trying to test this out. See if you guys like it. Might make it a little bigger. to where, you know, I bring everybody in, or maybe not, but it's all it is what it is. All right. So listen, appreciate everybody for their time tonight, Monday, 8 o'clock. Be tuned in. Tuesday, video. I'm breaking down Corey Fields. All right. Tuesday, I will be breaking down Corey Fields. I don't have enough film on Jason Brown to break him down on how he's going to look within the offense. I'm going to break down Corey Fields on Tuesday. Wednesday, the breakdown is back. You already know what it is. Thursday and Friday, I'm going to figure something out. And then Saturday, game day. All right. So it is what it is. But listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.